it's just commoditized like this, these acts of kindness, so to speak,
I agree with you, and this explains the difference between three terms: reputation, personality, and character.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference between the three.
Yes.
And you will find that, subhanAllah, people always focus on reputation and personality. And the reason is, as you just mentioned, like the effort that they exert is that little and the result is immediate. And if you want to understand this, as you beautifully put it, like look at the politicians at the times of elections. If they take a picture with a homeless guy or like an orphan, and it makes it to the front like page or to the main story in the TV, and then the guy got the job. So they are trying to create an image in minds of people. This is not who they are truly in life. As you said, it's just like one aspect. I'm just like try to portray that image in the minds of people. But this is not me. Like behind the scenes, like, I'm the worst person on earth when it comes to my language, to my behavior, Same thing, subhanAllah, with like personality. Personality means like the way you present yourself to people. Like it could be the way you're dressed, the way your haircut is. Like, today they have like courses in the university saying, let's enhance your personality for you. Let's enhance your even smile for you.
Yes.
So, again, personality is not who you are. It's not in reality like who you are. So people focus on these two things. And sometimes, subhanAllah, as you earlier like mentioned, there could be a good person, but they have a very bad reputation. And there could be the worst tyrant and the worst dictator in the world, but they're always trying to use the media to create like another image of themselves in front of people. So look, for example, the Prophet ﷺ, like what did the media do at his time? They called him a liar, kadhab.
Yes.
A poet, like a magician. So this was his reputation amongst his own people. But subhanAllah, it's the same people like who trust no one because they know his own character with their precious belongings except his house. And that's why he left Ali, not only as a camouflage when he immigrated, but literally the main mission of Ali was, Ali, stay behind to give the people their belongings. Subhanallah. He said, why, Prophet of Allah? Like think about this. Somebody's forcing me out of my own land. I can just say, man, this is your like, just be vindicative. Like this is your golden chance to revenge. No. He said, Ali, again, that's what you're talking about, character. He said, we tell people and we teach people, addil amana liman i'tamanak. Give the trust to those who trusted you with. Wala takhun man khanak. And don't betray those who betray you. So we're going to act upon our values and principles. This is why the Prophet left him behind. So when it comes to good character, and this is very important, and that's what people should take out of this, like circumstances that we are living now. Try to work on your character, not on your reputation, nor on your personality, because character.
You know what I feel, Sheikh? Like when a lot of people, when they do things insincerely, it's for a worldly gain, and we should appreciate that's a temporary gain, But I feel the people you recognize in history, so their reputation lasts generations, are people who are truly sincere. So maybe in your lifetime, you can develop a reputation by doing things insincerely, but it doesn't stand the test of time. So for example, Malcolm X is once quoted as saying that I want to be remembered as somebody who was sincere. And he has also said at one time that my only qualification is sincerity. And you look at, like, here is a person, it's not like he was very wealthy, he necessarily, had a lot of worldly gains and so forth, or he made like, political, like he had political power or something like that. He had a different type of political power, one could say. But he's remembered. He's remembered as being why? For his authenticity. He was real. He wasn't a fake person, And his legacy has lasted the test of time. Same thing with, if you look back at any of the luminaries of the past, it's lasted the test of time because they were truly sincere. Maybe at that time they were kings. Like, for example, during the time of Salah ad-Din Ayyubi, right? There was a Khalifa who was known as Malik al-Nasir. So he was given that title, the same title that actually Salah ad-Din was given as well, al-Nasr, like, the victorious. Yet nobody can remember who the Khalifa was at that time. But they'll remember Salah ad-Din Ayyubi. And Salah ad-Din Ayyubi died very poor. Like, he didn't die a very wealthy person. He died at very modest means. But the sincerity lasted the test of time. And so then even the non-Muslims looked up to somebody like Salah ad-Din Ayyubi.